What's going on, everybody? It's the Creative Fro, checking back in for another episode of What I Wish I Knew Wednesday. And today, I wanted to talk about three-point lighting and why I wish I knew about this lighting technique when I first started out. Before we dive into today's video, don't forget to hit the big red subscribe button if you have yet to already, and also turn the notification bell on just for fun. What is three-point lighting? Three-point lighting is three different lights working together to evenly light a scene. These lights can be placed in a strategic method to give your video its own feel and look. How does three-point lighting work? So the first light we have in our three-point lighting is our key light, and this typically is the biggest light that you have. I personally, when I set up my key light, like to have a softbox over it, and by doing this, it floods the light more evenly throughout my scene to give it the look that I like. Now moving on to the second light, we have our fill light, which is off to the side right here. And this is just used to fill in any extra shadows on my face. And then for the last light, you have a backlight. And this can either be placed right against the wall or to the back of your subject. So right here, I have my backlight pointing right behind me. And this third light gives us some separation from the background to us, which creates a more cinematic feel to this whole video. And to bounce back to our second light, I forgot to mention, this doesn't even have to be a light itself. You can use a reflector or a bounce board to bounce your key light onto the other side of your subject. Why should you use three-point lighting? Three-point lighting can create more depth and mood to a shot, and by using this setup, you can create a three-point lighting setup that is unique to you and your branding, so every time you post a video, your audience is going to be used to the way you light it up. This would be a very ideal setup also if you're going to take this on the field and do any projects where you need talking headshots. Say it's an interview, you can have a three-point lighting setup that really helps bring that cinematic mood to that interview. What I wish I knew. I really wish I knew about this three-point lighting setup because I was having a hard time with one light to find a lighting setup that I liked. So by doing my research, I was able to figure out how three-point lighting works and got some practice done. And I'm finding that I'm evenly lighting the scenes better, and I like the quality of the content I'm capturing now due to the three-point lighting setup, helping my creative process. I can really tell how lighting can affect the scene and can bring more depth into a scene if you do it properly. If you'd like to get a better visual understanding of how this three-point lighting setup works, why don't you join us this upcoming Sunday on Fireside Tech, where I'll go behind the camera and I'll show you how I go about setting three lights up for a scene. That's all I have for today's topic. Please like the video if you did, comment down below if there's anything you wish you knew, and share this video if you think it could help somebody. I'll see you next Wednesday for another episode of What I Wish I Knew. Until then, keep creating.